Hello everybody, this is Gabriel here. Sorry I haven't made a video in a while. I've been really busy with my job search. And I finally got a job. I'll be working at McDonald's. Just thought I'd get the news out that way first. And now that's all done, I can finally get back to doing my movie reviews and showing my VHS collection. Today we're doing a double feature, these out of the way. We're talking about the Addams family films of the 90s. With the great Raul Julia, the amazing Angelica Houston, the incomparable Christopher Lloyd, the delightfully demented Christina Ricci, and the perfectly pudgy Jimmy Workman, and the delightfully ghoulish Carol Strachan. Now, these two movies. I'm sorry I don't have the case for this one. I know that's a big no-no in the VHS community, but I try to keep it stored in a good place, which I'll show you how I've rearranged my collection so it'd be stored better. Alright. First, let's talk about these two films. The casting in these films is beyond perfect. So perfect. Everybody seems to be really into their roles. It really feels like we're actually with them. The costumes are amazing. I mean, especially for Gomez and Morticia. And honestly, Gomez Addams, one of the most stylish men in the history of cinema and television. Whether he's animated or live action, which I'll bring out my Addams Family Blu-ray to emphasize that point. There's Gomez Addams. Hell, I'll include this in the review too. Gomez and Morticia. I know some people hate the way the characters look in this film, the 2019 film. I get it. It's not what we're used to seeing, but this is more close to the original look by the cartoonist Charles Addams, which was really nice to see. And honestly, Chloe Grace Moretz, she's just absolutely perfect as Wednesday. And Charlize Theron, amazing Morticia. Oscar Isaac, I rate him B- for his portrayal as Gomez. I would have preferred it to be someone more like Antonio Banderas. Or another good choice would have been can't remember his name, but the guy who did the voice of, actually no, yeah, the guy who did the voice of Eduardo Perez in Despicable Me. But let's get back to these two main films right here. Yeah, this is just And the person who also did the costumes for these two films should deserve an Oscar. Should have gotten one. Because the costumes in these films are just absolutely perfect in every way. And it's just the way they got it to be so accurate to what the Addamses would wear. And honestly, we all have a bit of a feeling of, like we're part of the Addamses with us. That's true. And honestly, I think some of us would really fit in with that family. Sure, they may be garish, or seen as garish and weird by most people, but for a lot of us who really love this series and any incarnation, is to really get at the root of who the people are. Gomez and Morticia, a loving, caring couple who are still so madly in love with each other, even at their children, and taking care of aging relatives. And how they're loving, caring parents, and how Gomez and Morticia are able to really make each other feel loved and cherished, and also coming together as a unit for the good of their family. I absolutely love that. It's something we should all strive for, and honestly, it's one of the greatest things about this. And I love how, even in the television show, no matter how rich they were, they never really looked down on the lower classes. They are not judgmental of working class people. And if I were to become wealthy, I would strive to be like the Addamses. Zany, yes. But also not look down on the working class, because I was raised in a working class environment, and I am a working class fellow. And honestly, I think everybody should watch the Addams, every single iteration of the Addams family, and really take in the beauty of who they are as a family and what they represent towards themselves. Alright, let me show you how I rearranged a VHS storage space. Now I took the VHS tapes out of the trunk and put my books in there. I have some books right there, but since we got kids, I put some of my VHS tapes right here, and the rest of the big bulk is right here. Sure, it's not the best way to store them, but it's what I can afford at the moment. But everything is up at a decent level, and they're all stacked neatly and orderly, and not in a big jumble like Ollivander's Wand Shop. Anyway, if you like what you see, like, comment, share, subscribe for more content, and I'm glad to be back.